Unit 49. Use of do, make, must and ought to.
Do and make. The two verbs do and make are often confused. The meanings are similar, but there are differences.
Do for activities.
Use the verb do to express daily activities or jobs.
Notice that these are usually activities that produce no physical object.
Do homework.
Do housework.
Do the ironing.
Do the dishes.
Do a job.
Do for general ideas.
Use do when speaking about things in general.
In other words, when we do not exactly name an activity.
This form is often used with the words something, nothing, anything, everything, etc.
For example, I'm not doing anything today.
He does everything for his mother.
She's doing nothing at the moment.
Important expressions with do.
There are a number of standard expressions that take the verb do.
Do one's best.
Do good.
Do harm.
Do a favor.
Do business.
Make for constructing, building, creating.
Use make to express an activity that creates something that you can touch.
Make food.
Make a cup of tea, coffee.
Make a mess.
Important expressions with make.
There are a number of standard expressions that take the verb make.
In a number of cases, the verb do seems more appropriate.
These are standard collocations, that is verb plus noun combinations, that are used in English.
Make plans.
Make a mistake.
Make an exception.
Make noise.
Make arrangements.
Make money.
Make a telephone call.
Make an excuse.
Make a decision.
Make an effort.
Must, ought to.
Must is used to express necessity or obligation.
You must improve your spelling.
We must get up early.
Must refer to the present or the near future.
To talk about the past, we use had to. The past form of have to. Must have no past form.
Yesterday we had to get up early.
Must is often used when the obligation comes from the speaker.
When the obligation comes from somewhere else, have to is often used. Compare.
I must be on a diet. It is my own idea.
I have to be on a diet. The doctor has told me to be on a diet.
Must can also express logical certainty.
Living in such crowded conditions must be difficult. I am sure it is difficult.
She must have left already. I am sure she has left already.
Ought to expresses moral obligation or desirability as
We ought to love our neighbors.
we ought to help him.
You ought to know better.
Ought to can also be used to express probability as
Prices ought to come down soon.
this book ought to be very useful.